Well, drillers make killers, and nobody works her takedowns harder than this young woman. She has become a force in this division, and even though the opposition oftentimes knows what's coming, no one's able to stop that shot.
Nobody's able to stop that takedown attempt. No one's able to stop that single leg. She said in the fighter meetings, I have drilled that takedown 5,000 times.
Amazing.
Over and over, I hit a single leg. Every day of the week, I hit at least 30 single legs. I'm like, well, is wrestling practice every day? She goes, no. I just want to make sure that I have a skill that is so dominant that no matter how much you practice it, you are not practicing it enough to stop me from taking you down with it. It is truly crazy to watch her approach to getting that single leg off.
And her ability to get her opponents off balance in a mixed martial arts setting, as special as anybody in the sport right now. We'll see how it goes for her here tonight. All right, so here is the now two-time UFC strawweight champion of the world, Magnum Zhang Weili. Who could forget what she did in 2019 to become the champion, but to get the title back in 2022 in that manner really set her on a rocket ship to the world.
It seemed eventual. It seemed that at some point she would become the champion again, and this year, or in 2022, she got that done. This young lady has everything. She's so strong, she's so well-conditioned, and she has such great skills that you wonder how anyone has ever beaten her at any point in her UFC career. Now she seems to have everything in line in order to have a sustained run at the top of the UFC
strawweight division.
There you go, John Anik. That's my boy. Always saving me.
Always there for you. And I'm telling you, bro.
My guy.
There is a groundswell of support for her to get that super fight now. Potentially the chance to become a two-division champion, given the nature of her win over Carla Esparza. We shall see. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Assassin. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jang Weili.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, so here's the five-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Weili is focused on striking here tonight. All right, early round action here, and Zhang Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
And she misses with the left punch there. Zhang Weili going to the wrestling early. Zhang's in half guard. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Keep busy.
And doing work with the jab. Oh, Superman punch lands. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Nice combination of knees in the clinch and to the body by Zhang.
Liver kick.
Goes right back to that left kick and lands.
Really good level change.
Takedown defense holds up. Just over 3 minutes to go. just missed with the left there.
Oh, nice kick.
One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
Great block.
Oh, heavy kick downstairs. 26 total strikes have landed for Weili Zhang.
Heavy kick downstairs.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
She got that single collar tie. Just misses there with the left.
Another big body kick lands.
Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're two more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Use every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon.
Oh, nice jab by Zhang Weili. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Zhang's in half guard. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Now these... Oh, she lands scrambled eggs.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
All right, so another big performance in a career full of them for Zhang Weili. A lot of heavy-handed weapons from Zhang Weili here tonight.
Yeah, she's throwing everything to damage and hurt her opponent. I don't know if we have ever seen Weili look better than she has tonight. I think back to the young Jacek fight, one where it was a war, and then we go to fight two and she puts her out. Zhang Weili is constantly improving, and tonight we saw an improved version of the strawweight champion of the world.
Weili gets hit with a kick. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Round two is next.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That was beautiful, just like we practiced. You know what? She was ready to go down in that last round, though. You should have finished her off.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spots, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round, and you got to think she's going to try to pour it on her once again after rocking her in the previous round.
She has to go forward, but also, John, stay patient. She does not want to rush and find herself the injured party.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Educated jab right there from Zhang Weili. This is a competitive division, but certainly looks like a fighter who... Shot by her there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, when you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
She's fighting behind the jab.
Well, without even looking at those stats bottom of your screen, you know that the most significant strike in this fight has been to the body. It has been there for her all night long. She knew coming into this fight that she didn't want to just headhunt, she didn't want to just leg kick. She had to attack the midsection, soften up her opponent. She has certainly done that here tonight. Zhang's back inside control here. Well, you know she can do it all in the octagon. Tonight, she is largely a striker, and man, has she had it going really from the opening bell.
From the start of the fight, you could see that she was different tonight. You could see that she was going to lean on the cardio, set a high pace, and hope that her opponent could not keep up. But not only is she fighting hard, she is landing just about everything that she throws.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to get back to her feet, escape, and get to where she's comfortable.
3 minutes. Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish here.
She's looking for the finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot from the top.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie. Oh, pinpoint jab placement there, and a nice job to take advantage of her edge and reach. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Nice strike.
Another takedown land.
Oh, right into mount. Nice.
Jang's going for an arm here. Oh, that's tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, great reversal to top position by her there. Really high-level stuff by Jang. Half-guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling the underhook and getting back to your feet.
Jang's back in half guard. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet, and the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Oh, bleeding out, nasty cut on the bridge of her nose. Doing a nice job putting it all together. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Ten seconds to go in the round.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being a factor for her here moving forward. Looks like he'll close it up now. All right, back to the stools, and she doesn't appear to be all that discouraged, but now she is dealing with some adversity that she hadn't dealt with prior, courtesy of those strikes to the nose.
Strikes to the nose. Opened up a cut, and really seems to be bothering her. She's a very talented fighter, though. She has all the skills to try and make the adjustment that's going to keep her safe, because that's what she has to do. You can take shots, but once you start to get that damage and it's visible, you have got to make changes.
Right, our cut man's a miracle worker, but she has got to do her part as well. Let's see how she adjusts here in this next round. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Man, look at the bruising and the redness starting to appear on the left side of her body there. Not good. Back and forth we go.
She did a great job defensively and blocked that punch.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed without.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round. Lead kick is true there by Jang Weili.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight goes.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Under 3 minutes to go in our third round.
And now she's in mount.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting an elbow. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Beautiful body kick lands. And very active. She lands a nice punch to the head. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so she continues to attack the body to great effect. Actually, some redness now underneath the elbow of her opponent.
Yeah, she does a great job of attacking the body in multiple different ways, and it's starting to pay dividends for her.
And she misses with the left punch there. Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her range in the middle of this fight, and she is making up for lost time. Well, her reactions are really starting to change now as her opponent continues to pepper the body.
They're big. You can see that she's almost panicking. She doesn't want to get hit anymore. You can see the damage that she has taken to the body, so she's overcompensating for trying to defend herself. She better slow down and try to change the way that this fight's playing out.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Oh, she lands the side kick, DC. Beautiful technique there.
She really is good at managing space with that technique. I think about Michelle Waterson, who also does it a lot in her fights.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage this fight.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
15 seconds.
On point with that jab today.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
She's outstriking you right now. You do a lot better. Focus. Set up your strikes, all right? Look to counter.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all. Jang gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick.
Another big body kick lands.
And there's that jab. All right, so the body shots continue to be the narrative in this fight, and a lot of bruising now starting to develop on that side.
You know, the kicks, the punches, the knees, just the ability to mix up all of her strikes to the body has allowed for her to get out ahead of her opponent. Now, her opponent's confused. She has no answers for these body shots.
All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, the leg is already back and loaded up again.
Oh, nice job by her to land a knee to the body. Her size advantage certainly helped on that exchange.
Oh, nice.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
Great job fighting behind the limb.
Great shot, great shot. Keep the pressure on.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Oh, I thought she was going to get tagged there. Instead, slips her head off the center line. Man, those boxing... Oh, is that a huge strike right there, DC?
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, okay.
Man, shades of Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier, Magomed Ankalaev dealing with it against Jan Blachowicz. I'm not sure she can take one more calf kick and stay in this fight.
No, she has got to do something different. She is starting to get her legs beat to the point that the fight's going to get stopped. I mean, I really don't know what to say here.
Good combination. Wadley going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Oh, her strike landed cleanly there. Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot lands. How's she going to try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. You got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. She missed with that jab.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, you thought the cut man did his job, but that cut on the nose is just nasty, and it is pouring blood now. Under a minute now to go. Oh, roundhouse kick lands. Nice switch kick. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Fighter lands a jab. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
real sneaky body kick.
Her corner men are losing their minds. She got stunned by that strike earlier in the round, but just hasn't gotten herself mentally or physically back in the fight.
You never know how your fighter is going to react to adversity. Right now, she has not done a good job of it. Head kick lands.
Huge fire there, probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and they better get going on that cut. I would not say it's critical per se, but getting more severe by the moment. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round.
She's got a real good jab.
Oh, debilitating knee lands yet again. I've been short my whole life, DC, and I'm envious right now seeing this taller fighter realize so much success as she lands another knee. Oh, right hand lands again for Zhang Weili.
Jang Weili starting to feel it now, man. She's starting to get off with that right hand. She's throwing it more often now because she has found that she can land it at will.
Nice hook lands. Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
Back to the feet. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Oh, man. At what point do you adjust and see these head kicks landing over the top?
Clean punch.
Oh, her calf just continues to absorb shots, and at this point, I gotta think the corner's thinking about stopping things on their own.
The corner has to stop the fight. I don't think there's been a time where it's more clear what they should do. Save your fighter. Don't make her fall flat on the ground from leg kicks, and the referee have to stop her. Save the fight. Save the fighter. Stop it right now.
Oh, man. I don't even like looking at this anymore. She is bleeding like crazy. At some point, you got to think they call in the doctor,
Well,
no?
you can even see her opponent looking at her.
Yeah.
My goodness, what is it going to take
Right.
for you to kind of tap out, be done with this? Oh, she's hurt, yep.
Back to the feet now. Oh, big left hand. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Beautiful. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Nice kick, yep.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the
Well,
scorecard.
she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this. And as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that,
Yeah.
I don't want to see any more going on in their area.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on the right side. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Oh, nice right hand.
Big head kick. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
90 seconds now to go in this one. Just out of range with that right hook. Right on the button. Oh, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
It's okay. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Just misses with a left hook there. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, fights like this make this sport the greatest in the world. These two ladies have gone back and forth all night. I don't know who's going to be the last woman standing, but it has been one of the best fights of the year.
It's been one of the best fights of the year. Both have laid it on the line. The blood, the bruising, the physicalness of this fight has been so fun to watch. I don't know if I even care who wins the fight. I just know that
Oh, she's hurt.
She's getting up, yep.
Oh, with authority to the body.
Oh, my goodness.
20 seconds left.
Let's go. Look for that takedown.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Jab is on point right now.
All right, girl. Awesome. You're doing great this round.
Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the fight of the year conversation. All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her. And you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Jang